We've heard about how Isaiah saw the Lord. We've heard about how he turned from his ways. He was forgiven. He was made whole. And he prayed that dangerous prayer. Here I am, send me. Listen up, guys. But I wonder what happened next. After Isaiah saw the Lord and he prayed that dangerous prayer, what happened next? It tells us in the next chapter. Isaiah chapter 7, verse 3 to 4, and it says this. Then the Lord said to Isaiah, go out now to meet Ahaz, you and your son Shear-Jashub at the end of the conduit of the upper pool on the highway and the Fuller's Road, and say to him, take care and be calm, have no fear, and do not be faint-hearted. That's what happened next. Now at first, that might seem to you pretty unremarkable. Well, what's that all about? Until you realize who this guy Ahaz was. Because you see, Ahaz was the king of Judah himself. Here's the point. I don't know what Isaiah dreamed that God would do through his life when he was a teenager, but I'm pretty sure he never imagined himself standing in front of kings and speaking God's words. But Isaiah found out that he served a God who is able to do immeasurably more than all we can ask or even imagine according to his power that's at work within us. And in the same way, I don't know what you're dreaming that God might do in and through your life as you stand here in this room today. But one thing I can promise you is this, that just like with Isaiah, God has got bigger dreams for you than you have for yourself. That God has got bigger plans for you than you have for yourself. That God has greater possibilities for you than you've ever imagined for yourself. And if you will see God as he is, and if you will turn from your ways and repent, and if you will pray that dangerous prayer, here I am, send me, then Limitless, you too will find yourself standing before kings and speaking God's words. Now, I don't mean literal kings, of course, though maybe for some of you, because God can do that too. I'm talking about the kings of your culture. I'm talking about the people of influence in your school. I'm talking about those culture creators and those people influencers in your friendship groups. And you will find yourselves before them telling them about who Jesus is. And God will grant you favor with those people. What I'm trying to say in a clumsy way, Limitless, is this. It's time for you and I to develop a healthy disregard for the impossible. Because though Isaiah never would have imagined for his life that God would use him in such a way, my friends, God has bigger dreams for you than you ever imagined for yourself. This is the uprising. This is the uprising. A family in unity who changed the world as a community.